Hello. Thank you for your interest in the opportunity with PremaTech in Worcester, Massachusetts. It's Justin, the founder of Veteran Hiring Solutions. And before you get into the video job description about this maintenance leadership role, I had the unique opportunity to go on site and meet the team. And what you're going to do is you're going to see two conversations from twin brothers that have been at the organization both for over 30 years. What they're looking for is a maintenance person to come in and take over ownership of the equipment. So they have a great engineer named Paul, met with him, amazing guy, but they don't have a maintenance person anymore. The former maintenance leader let everything go. No PM schedules, really nothing. So what they're looking for is somebody with a strong mechanical ability, but also somebody internally that wants to own the order. Somebody that wants to walk in and say, hey, this is my equipment. This is a reflection of me. And it's going to start off with simple things: greasing, oil, cleaning, setting up PMs, things like that. And then it'll get into more complex work. But really what it is they're looking for somebody that'll come in, understand the challenge in front of them, and start getting after it. Culturally, an amazing group of people. It's a family-owned company. A great story is the actual founder. He was raised by Italian immigrants. He went into the coal mines at the age of 14, lied about his age. Then he joined the Air Force in World War II, came back, went to Carnegie Technology, which is now CMU, Carnegie Mellon University. And then he worked with a company, Teledyne, a big company. And he was building organizations like this one in Europe. Came back, thought he was going to get a promotion, was passed over, came home to his wife. She said, did you get the promotion? He said, even better, I quit my job. And he started this organization. So he's passed on, and now his daughter is the one running the company, and she has that same due north, family-focused passion. So if you're open to working in the Worcester area, you're into the maintenance type role, and you want to be a leader, culturally, there's no better place. I really, really enjoy the people I met. So what you're going to see next is those two brothers talking about their experience there and what they're looking for in their next maintenance leader.
All right, Taylor, thank you so much for talking to our audience today. So if you could, tell us a little bit about yourself and why you joined the team here at PremaTech and what you do now.
Of course. So I'm Taylor Davis. I'm a lead CNC machinist here. I've been here almost 35 years. I started here my junior year in high school. So I've been here through ups and downs, every turn that has been. With my brother and myself, we've kind of done everything and been a part of every hiring and whatever. So I have in the past, I've had multiple, at least 15 guys under me, 2 or 3 shifts, depending on the time of how things are going. But yeah.
And why are you still here? What do you like about it so much?
So being here, it's the people, for the most part, the people are very, very friendly. They're good to work with. It's very, very flexible. Yeah. Flexibility goes a long way, especially today's day and age, just when you have young kids, to be able to take off and bring them to appointments and things like that. So my kids are much older now, but I've gone through that. So I'm on the backside, but it was very big key in spending time with them when they needed it.
Well, that's what I've noticed since I've been here. It really does have that family feel.
Yes.
You can tell it's run by a family.
Right. Absolutely.
And that's what's beautiful.
And we try to watch out for each other and pick up the slack where we can.
Well, now knowing that we're looking for a maintenance leader here for the team, what are your hopes? What are your desires for that human, for that role?
Hopes would be to definitely keep machinery and tooling running correctly. We haven't had that really person for quite some time, and it creates a lot of downtime. Downtime is money, right? And nobody makes money when we don't have tools that run. And to have that person to work with me or whoever may have an issue with a machine or a piece of tooling is important.
Yeah, I see what I'm hearing from everybody is that the production team is kind of picking up the slack because of the lack of maintenance.
Absolutely.
And there is a true buy-in and a desire for a leader to come in, a maintenance leader to come in. You guys are going to open arms, right?
Oh my God. Yeah, absolutely. Right down to the little bit of putting oils in the machines and stuff. We're on demand. We don't have time to be doing that. We need somebody to be able to do that. And maybe even if we do it, but have somebody to explain to us, like, this is the oil you need.
Yeah.
You know, we potentially could have people putting in the wrong oils in the machines or doing something that should not be done.
It
No
seems like,
guidance.
it seems like you want a maintenance leader to come in and establish the basics.
Yes,
Right. Here's the
absolutely.
basics of preventive maintenance. Here's the basics of how to run this thing every day, every week, every month. Then once they're here, start upgrading, cleaning the machinery and getting it up to
Correct.
where it should be.
Yeah, yeah. And just as far as PMs on machines and things like that, I mean, you know, downtime is huge. Again, I speak of that of almost everything. Downtime's huge, and to have to call an outside vendor, you know, to come in and change a belt on a machine or fix an electrical panel or something like that, it's just time.
And it's a lot of money too. 'Cause you got to wait for the vendor to get here, and then you got to pay them a lot of money.
Absolutely. I mean, we could be waiting two to 3 weeks for somebody to come in and look at something.
Wow.
So to have somebody on site that can do that on a daily basis and work with us and create some sort of program will go huge. I mean, it would just make a huge difference.
Will transform the team.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It will let me do more of what I need to do versus trying to fix something.
Yeah. No,
You know?
well, this is amazing. I have everything I need. Is there anything that you wanted to give the audience that we haven't talked about yet?
No, again, it's a great place to work. For me, I've been, like I said, over 35 years. So I mean, that tells you something.
Yeah.
You know? So
You brought your twin brother in too.
and I brought him along, and
Yeah.
and my oldest son works here also. He works in the back in the furnace room, but you know, he's here, and my younger son worked here a few summers when he was off from college for the summer. So, you know, it's definitely
It's a real family business.
yeah, absolutely.
And your niece worked here.
And she worked here also. So
Yeah.
so at one time, I think we had 5 Davises working here. So we could have been it could have been a Davis company.
Yeah. That is
But
great.
yes, so we were very, yeah.
Wow. That doesn't show what a great culture, what a
Yeah,
great team. you
yeah.
have there.
And so, you know, again, we do what we can do to make this go as smooth as we can, and bumps in the road, but you know, some things will change and we'll get better.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Well, great.
yeah.
Thanks.
Yep. You're welcome.
All right, Travis. So if you could, tell me a little bit about yourself and how long you've been at PremaTech.
So my name's Travis. I've been at PremaTech for 32 years. I didn't actually start as a machinist. I started as a operator, go to school for something else, criminal justice, actually.
Oh, wow.
I have a twin brother here who had started in high school, and things didn't work out after I graduated from college. Got a job here as an entry-level operator. Well, 3 months or so in, I realized that it wasn't cut out for me just to sit here and be a machinist and operator. So I wanted to grow, learn everything I could. So slowly but surely, I became a lead, trained people, did some 5S training, worked with people on 5S training, ran a whole different kinds of people, interviewed people,
Yeah.
hired people. Unfortunately, you know,
Both ends of the hiring process.
yeah,
Right.
you know how that goes, but business is business. And so we've had a in and out on the maintenance thing. We're trying to find the right people. To be honest with me, for 32 years, having good maintenance helps me do
Yeah.
my job and helps the people who are working on the machines keep doing their job.
Yeah. So you've been here over 30 years. What are you looking for, like in this test maintenance guy?
So we want a maintenance guy. We're looking for someone that is team orientated, that will work with us, has a fresh attitude, drive, can expect us to work with that person on what's worked in the past, what's not working,
yeah.
as well as listen to your ideas that you may have coming into this place.
Yeah.
Which is great. Because with that being said, I might learn something too.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a team.
Which means the shop may be more productive, because right now we're using operators who should be producing a little more for the maintenance part in day-to-day tasks.
Yeah. The operators are maintaining, doing the PM schedules.
Yeah,
It's
they're
kind of
putting
that. Yeah.
Oils and machines, we color coded them right now. I mean, it works, but it's not ideal because mistakes do happen, right?
Well, if you're somebody thinking about interviewing at PremaTech, what would you tell? Why would they want to interview you? Why would they want to be a part of this mission
Well,
team?
the thing is, I have 2 kids. My wife and I have 2 kids. I've raised them. They're 21 and 16 now. It's been a great place to be. It's flexible. It's been very flexible for me with the kids even when they were younger. Not so much now because they're all older and they can drive and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But as far as that, it's flexible. It's team orientated. You know, everyone's friendly. We get along. I mean, it's like anything. You're not always going to get along, but at the end of the day, we're still a team and we
you're a
make
team.
it work.
Yeah. And I think that's what's great, because I'm running into so many people with over a decade or multi-decades of experience.
I will say this, for the people that are here, the majority of the people that are working here currently, I would say 10 years or longer here.
Wow.
So I have 32. I know there's people with 35, 36 here.
Wow.
So that will just tell you, and it's the same core, right?
Yep.
That have been doing this right from day one. And, we're getting older, right?
Yeah.
But we need some people with some drive and some energy and help us out, because the stuff we're doing is taking away from the production side of what we need to be doing.
Well, yeah, I see the production guys, right? Because the maintenance is down, they're jumping in and they're helping out. That takes away from them.
It's exactly. So if it's an hour out of someone's 8-hour day, it's could be 5 hours a week.
Yeah.
One person. If 10 people do it, you're talking end up a lot of production time that's being lost, which means, it's hurting the bottom line here.
Yeah.
So having someone that's, can work with the leads.
Yep.
And whether it's first shift, second shift combination, instead of us doing that, having someone in-house, that'd be great.
Outstanding. Well, I have everything I need. Is there anything else you want to get out that we didn't cover?
I think that's good.